Welcome everyone to my channel. Today we will be doing an interactive reading with information from the Akasha, asking information from the Akashic records. In this case, I will be connecting with my spiritual team and I will be asking them, my guides, what is the message for this year? What is a possible piece of advice? What is um, what is that energy or that action that we need to take in order for us to get to the goal that we are thinking about, or achieving that which we have in mind, or approaching our vision, or accomplishing something that we would like to accomplish this year. So I have chosen this format. This is a format that in YouTube is generally seen, that is used by tarot readers. I love them. I follow some of them actually. So you will see that there will be three options and you will have to choose an option intuitively. What does that mean? That you will have to follow your energy. You will have to ask which option has a message for me today, for example. And that which is lighter, more expansive, or you perceive is the answer. Maybe a number comes to your head, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe all of them, maybe none of them. So feel free to choose the option that your energy is telling you, that contains a message or a piece of advice, or something that you need to hear at this moment. Then, two things to take into consideration. First thing is that this will be a general reading, a reading for the collective. So it will not be a message specific for you. It will be a message for a group of people, the group of people who choose to listen to this. So some things that are there may resonate with you more than others. So you always have to bear this in mind, right? We always have to follow our energy. What does that mean? We have to perceive what resonates with us and what doesn't resonate with us. Of course, this is different from a personal reading, because when we access the Akashic records of an individual, obviously we connect with the energy of the person and all the information of the person, so the messages are more specific, obviously. And in this case, I will be connecting with my own team. So the messages I can access will be from that perspective for everyone. And another thing that I wanted to share with you also is that as you are doing today in choosing these options, you will have to do, or you will have to, it's not an obligation, but it's highly recommendable that you follow your energy. That is, every time you choose to do something in your life, or you choose to, for example, in this case, I'm talking about different kind of techniques, holistic techniques, energetic treatments, you can always ask, what will contribute the most to me today? So sometimes it would be a technique on the massage table, directly on your body. Sometimes it will be something like a reading of Akashic records, in which you get the information. Sometimes it will be cleansing, or a technique to clear the energy, and that's the most contributing thing for you that day or at that moment. So having said that, I hope that this will help you and that you enjoy the following reading. We are ready. There are 3 cards on the table. For this reading, I have chosen this deck. It's called the Ching of Love. And you will see that there are 3 options on the table. There is option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Now, at this moment, my recommendation is for you to ask yourselves this question. Which of these options will have a message for me today? Maybe a number comes to your head, or your intuition guides you to one of these piles, and this is the number that you should choose, let's say. Maybe it's more than one. We are going to get started with the first option. This is the card. I am going to turn it over and then I'm going to start writing. Here, there's my pen. Here are the other cards on the side. And you will realize that I'm going to write in Spanish because this message was channeled originally in Spanish and now you are hearing my voice in English. So I'm writing what is the information that is available for this group of people have chosen pile number 1. The first thing that comes to me is something related to the card and time and anxiety. It's like somebody saying, come on, turn the card over. If you look at the card, you will see here very small, it says trust. Many times we are pressed for time. That is the message that is arriving. We feel pressed for time, for the time that is passing. I want everything now. I can't wait. I can't wait. Here is a message. Probably you will see that I'm writing and at the same time I'm speaking. Probably I will speak more than I write to explain the message to you. If you look at this image, you can see the elephant walking slowly but surely, very firmly. But he's walking ahead, looking ahead, and he's missing. He cannot see what things he has around him. He cannot see the flowers. He's going on, he's going ahead, he's advancing. And it's a heavy animal. And the steps that he takes are very firm and heavy. They are determined. But how much are we advancing or we are walking and giving these steps without seeing ahead, without seeing the things that are around us, without seeing that everything around me is marvelous, it's wonderful. I cannot see the sunset, I cannot see the flowers. So what is that objective I have in mind that I want to reach, or that goal I want to reach? You have a lot of goals, one after the other, to alleviate anxiety. But that which you want to reach, is that really what you would like for your life. Focus on seeing the beauty around you. Trust. Trust the universe. You are the universe. You are part of the universe. And as such, you have the same power. Enjoy. Enjoy every moment of your life and perceive the energy, the nutritious energy, vibrant and energizing of gratitude. And joy. The more joy you feel, the more joy you allow into your life, the clearer that the surroundings and your life will be. In this image, what we can see is that it's sunset. So the elephant cannot see exactly what surrounds him. There's no clarity. But if there was clarity, he would be able to see the flowers that he can smell, to see the palm trees, to see the sunset, the beautiful the sun that caresses each one of us. The sun is out for all of us in the same way, but we have to be willing to receive those caresses from the sun, to receive that sun that warms. You have to be willing to receive. Is there any other message for this group today? Love yourself. Pamper yourself. Allow life to flow through you. There's no goal which you haven't reached already. All right. This has been the message for the people who have chosen group number 1. It says trust. Trust. Trust the universe. Trust in ourselves. Trust that life is, and it's being all the time. And apart from the goals that we have in our lives, is this moment, this present moment we are living, which is life, and is where everything is. Everything we need is right here, right now. Now we're going to get started with option number 2. If you have chosen this card, this is the option for you. I'm going to get ready. And I'm going to ask, what is the information available for the people who have chosen option number 2? All right, here I've written this question mark and it looks like a kind of a broken heart, like there's something missing. It's like an incomplete heart. Now we're going to turn the card over. No, it says awareness. Yeah, can you see? Here, very small. It says awareness. And we can see that there is a person and there is a heart also. If you see through the window, and there is a heart apparently behind the clouds. We don't know if this heart is complete, is a whole heart, or is broken. It's a person. There is a person who's looking through the window at this heart. She's looking how life is going on around her. She's looking through the window. So what is the information available for this pile today? Awareness. You think you are awake because you have achieved so many goals in your life. But still, part of that which covers life, this reality, that fabric that covers this reality, needs to be uncovered. How much is this reality, that reality that you would like to see? You would like it to be like that. Consciousness doesn't have to do with what you want it to be. It has to do with how things really are, seeing things for what they really are. Sometimes you might not like them. You might not like this reality as you see it. Sometimes it might even hurt. But there are layers. There are layers that should be liberated so that you can access that life which you know is possible for you. Don't look only through the window. Don't look at the others living their life. Live your own life. Be bold. Dare live your own life. Go out into the world and experiment that which you would like to come from the outside. Imagination may be a shelter and entertainment as well. But it's a resource that you may run out of, and that doesn't allow you, it doesn't allow you to explore your own potential, which is as big as the planet. It doesn't allow for your potential to be shown. Express yourself. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun in this world. Wow, this has been a very intense message actually for this part. To leave lethargy, right? To leave lethargy behind. Sometimes we are only watching life through the window and we are not experiencing our own life. And the only thing that separates us from what is happening outside, in this case, if you look at the image, you see the person. The only thing that separates us from the outside world is the window. And if you see, there is the mountains, the clear skies, there's also heart outside. And the only thing that separates us from that is the window. And in this house, if you look at the card, the only thing that separates us from the outside world is the door. So let's open the door to go and play in the outside world. Thank you. This has been the message for option number 3. Now we are going to get ready for option number 3. So this is the new card. This is the, option number 3. If you have chosen this card, this will be the message for you. And so the message that comes to me is turn over the card first. And the phrase that is written here in this card says, listen to one another. Listen to one another. Let's see what information is available. Here we can see the word world in Spanish. So maybe this word has something to do with this reading today. And that which caught my attention here, is the heart between the people and the fire and passion. Passion actually sometimes is not the best guide. And maybe with passion, we are burning things. How much are we burning our life and ourselves with the passion we are choosing? What is this passion that we are choosing that doesn't allow us to build, to construct, to generate our life, and instead it's destroying our life? So let's see what is the message and what is the information that is available for you today. What is the information available for this option, for this group of people who have chosen option number 3? This is a message for the year 2024, and I was thinking about 2024. 2020 came to my mind, so maybe there is something about the past that is being liberated. Sometimes we feel we don't understand. We would like to understand. But the only thing that we get as a response, as a reply, is a blank space. As if we were in a coma. Okay, apparently there is some kind of energy here that is trapped. It's very difficult for me to write at this moment, so there is something that needs to be liberated. There is an energy here that is trapped that we need to dissipate, eliminate. So receive that energy. Receive that energy, and we are going to liberate it, dissipate it in 1, 2, 3. Life is generated from our energy and our being, not from the content of our mind. Perceive. Perceive that which surrounds you. Our thoughts, the thoughts we have, may not be ours. May not represent us. They might even be information, the information we receive from something else. Create your life not from your thoughts, but from the vibration of your being. What makes you vibrate? What makes you have fun? What things turn you on? They turn on the joy in yourself. And all of a sudden, that I'm channeling this message and I have more clarity about this image. How much are we creating our life from what we are listening from one another? The things that we listen to, we hear, how much of that is our own thoughts, how much of that is our own desires, and how much of that is not? How much, instead of turning on our life, we are burning our life, we are burning ourselves, because we are building our lives from the beliefs of others. We are living our life from the point of view of somebody else, from the reality of somebody else, and not from our own. That famous checklist that many times, yes, is created or a society imposes on us, like we have to get married, we need a relationship, or else we need a relationship, we have to get married, have a house, 2 pets, 2 cars, travel around the world, have a lot of money, have a satisfying job. And where are we? Where do we stand in all of that? How much of that is really, truly our desire? Do I really want to get married? Do I really want to have one partner in my life, or want to have several partners? Or I don't want to have any partner, and I would like to have different relationships or friends, or I would like to travel around the world, no strings attached, with anyone, or I would like to spend more time in the warmth of my home, spend more time with myself. How many times we have a job, for example, or something that gives us security, and I have to stay in that job because it's safe, because it gives me money, I have lots of money, and I don't need to worry about anything else. But that job is not giving the satisfaction that I'm truly seeking. So the key in this reading for this option is these 3 questions here. What makes you vibrate? What things make you happy? No mind here, right? Because I'm reading these questions again, my mind is interfering. So, what makes you happy? What things really turn your joy on? That is the energy of us. That's the energy that we are. We are the energy and the vibration of our being. That's how we generate our life, from that joy. And that is how miracles occur. Because when we choose the joy of ourselves, the universe accompanies us and supports us. And that is created. Our life is created and things manifest. So, this is the end of this reading for this option number 3. The messages have been very nutritious with lots of content. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you have understood what the mechanics of a reading of the access to the register, the Akashic records is done. This is different from an individual reading because, of course, this is a general reading, and so the messages are broader and more general. But when it's done one-on-one, the messages, of course, are more specific. Now, when the reading is done, we end this reading by thanking our guides for all the messages received and the healing that we have received. And I thank you also for being here. And I wish you all a very wonderful 2000 and 2024. Happy New Year to all of you. Generate your life from yourselves. See you soon. Bye.